All right, let's go get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel, where today we're going to be checking out a game that's been out for quite some time, but just got a new update. This is FatalZone. This is another bullet hell, bullet heaven game, but it does a lot of things that I like. It's really good. I do genuinely like the loop of this game. However, when the game got released, it got shadow dropped in 1.0. I kind of feel like it just kind of came out of nowhere when the devs finally released it, and then they released it and then never followed up with any hotfixes. It's a huge problem because as soon as they dropped into 1.0, I started having a lot of crash problems and can complete a run. And seeing as how these runs last generally about 30 minutes, if you're playing for the in-game version of it, that could be a lot of effort lost because you gain nothing if you basically crashed in the middle of the game. But we are going to check it out here to see if whether or not they fix those issues, because there's some people who've probably already jumped into this game and have been afraid to start this game up or play any more of it. So I'm going to show to see if there have been any changes. If you like, subscribe, comment, or like any of the content, make sure you do all the stuff I just said, like, subscribe, comment. Sorry, I was a little bit wordy there. I basically just found out that one of my previous recordings didn't have a mic on there because my OBS decided to change my settings all of a sudden. Kind of upsetting. Anyways, this is FatalZone, like I said before. The things that I really like about it is the hub here. As you can see at the top of the screen, we have the recruitment center, the HQ, infirmary, workshop, gym, market, and the gate. These are all very unique things to this particular type of bullet heaven, bullet hell game. The meta progression is in a way that I've never seen before, and I really enjoy it because there's not a lot of games like this one. If you see in the top right hand corner, we have money, food, scrap, and electronics. Essentially, this is how you level up everything in your base, from the recruitment center, which can be leveled up so that you have a bigger variety of people to recruit from. Then we have the HQ, which is as we level up, we basically increase the size of how many people we can actually recruit. I believe you can click here to see how many. Yep. Then we have the infirmary. So the way this works is every time you play a character, they can actually get viruses and sickness the longer they stay out. They will be penalized if you don't cure them. So for instance, Roger down here, he has 7,200 viral sickness. And what that means is essentially, I want to say, characters experience a viral load during raids. For every 1,000 units of viral load, a merc receives a status ailment, a penalty to one or more stats, and a single mutation. So essentially, when we look at him, here's all the penalties, and then here's his mutations. If I want to use Roger again at full efficiency, I have to actually leave him here and heal him. And then I also have to look at his mutations. Some of these mutations are really good, some of these mutations are really bad. They're color-coded, and just like that. If I want to get rid of them, I can actually click on them and pay a certain amount of dollars to actually clear those mutations off of them, if I so choose. So you definitely have to take care as to wait for those particular characters. You can even choose to increase the evac timers for the game as well. I'll describe that or show you that whenever we get into the match. Then we have our weapons workshop. Separate from the character levels, as the characters level up, they will actually get perk points to spend in a perk tree, 10 being the highest level that the character can reach. But they also have gear. Gear can be swapped out, so if you don't like a character having a spear or the set of armor, or you get a new armor or a new weapon to choose from, you can actually change them. The weapons and armor both have their own independent levels, and you can actually pay to increase them to a higher level. Increasing the weapon workshop will actually let you upgrade weapons higher. Gym I already spoke about. Market lets you swap resource for another resource, and our gate is how we get access to new areas. I've done the Great Forest, the Endless Desert, City Parking, Desolate Park. I had never actually gotten that far, and I didn't want to because that was released at 1.0, I believe, but because of the crashing, I hadn't played that far. So we're going to check it out a little bit, see how it plays. If you like this content and you want to see more FatalZone or games like it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me show you the good game. And I am actually going to go with a different character. And it looks like the character is actually going to play died because I quit out of the match early. It was fortunate. I didn't know that was a thing. Honestly, I actually invested. No, he's not. He's not dead. I lied. He's right here. I swear I thought that was a bat for a second. Or maybe it was a bat guy. That was, yeah. I missed him because it was a tank guy. Apparently, if you end a match early, you just straight up lose the character. That is a no bueno. I do not like that at all. And I'll have to end up getting another tank at some point in time. One of these guys like Dave here. And I don't have enough money to purchase him right now. But our main goal is going to be trying to get to through the desolate park. Alright, so Ogden right here, he's in a pretty good state. He's got 8 additional armor, fire damage 3%, or fire resistance. Oh, no, fire damage 3%. Cool. And he's got projectile speed and stun. What is his weapon? He's got a berserk. Let's see. Projectile speed is much faster. He's got 6 rerolls to his name, which is really nice. And he's got a level 8 bat, which I really like. So we're gonna probably use Ogden here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to the gate. We're gonna pick Desolate Park, and we're gonna jump in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below if you like the gameplay, or if you want to see more games like it. I'm pretty sure I said that already, but, you know, just doubling up on it. So the way FatalZone works is a little bit different than most other games I've played before in the genre. As you run around, you'll clear out enemies. As you can see right here, we're already being swarmed by a whole bunch of enemies. The bat that Ogden has equipped basically shoots out grenades that explode. He's basically hitting grenades at enemies. Whenever they land, they will actually explode. There are synergies, so you can get passives and actives, and the more passives and actives that you have, basically the easier it is for you to get through. What is this up here? Lifeless Flower launches 3 projectiles to create auras on impact. The green one restores 44 health points per second. Okay, so this is ultimate. Got it. Over here, you'll see evolutions. If we wanted to basically make it where Ogden basically got an evolution version of his bat, we need another passive to pair with it called Nimble. The skills down here are your passives. The top row here is weapons, and here's the evolution book, so you can basically see all the combos you currently have to your availability. There's a lot of things that are going to be good for us, but I'm going to go ahead and try to re-roll. And see, Toxic Grenade. Thrown in a random direction deals a toxic AoE, briefly reduces damage dealt by affected enemies. If you select Toxic Grenade, you can't select Frag, Shock, or Molotov. I am going to go ahead and take that one so that we'll have like another form of CC essentially. And I don't know what that bush was about exploding there. I've never been here before. As you can see up in our top left, though, you can see our level, as well as a little helicopter symbol underneath our XP bar. It says 1 minute 20 seconds currently. Then there's our evac chopper. Every couple of minutes, we get the option to end the match early and retreat out, because the waves obviously get harder, and if your character dies, it's game over. So the way they work that out is that you have a option to leave out of the match much sooner if you would like, in a bid to essentially save your character from possibly doing something that's way too hard for them. Because once they're gone, right? But you can also choose to ignore them, but even if you don't ignore them, you can still choose to go to those evac points, and every evac point has like a safety shield you can hide behind just for a temporary reprieve, more or less, as well as a way to get some extra resources that are right there. And so our main goal here is to try to see as far as we can get. If we manage to survive the full 30 minutes while we're out here, we'll actually be able to unlock a new character, which would be ideal, although I don't know if we're actually going to be able to survive long enough, because I don't know. Never been here. I've not fought these enemies before. I've never seen these exploding poison bushes. The best thing we can do is roam around for the time being, and while we're out here, our main goal not only is survival, but to pick up all these crates that are along the ground. These crates are obviously, as you can tell, filled with all the things that allow us to survive even longer. Or basically upgrade our base. We could find money, food, electronics, scrap. Our first evac chopper is here. It is important to note that if you do not get to an evac chopper enough, they will straight up just leave you. So they are on a timer, as you can tell by the icon. It has a little meter that goes around, and it's a very visible meter. Yeah, we're gonna take this. We got another bat upgrade, so we're up to level 5. And our bat's doing pretty good for us. It is bouncing and projectiling right the way we'd like it to. It is a hard-hitting weapon, and we do shoot multiple projectiles each time we do it. I did run away for the evac copter because we don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I still think we are fairly survivable right now. We haven't taken any major hits. And if you get hit hard enough or your health gets low enough, you can sometimes get lucky enough to find a first aid potion that'll allow you to heal up. Oh, we got hit by those exploders. I am looking to see if we can find the nimble that we need. Sometimes you'll get abilities, though, that you don't have any passes for. I don't know if those... I don't think any of the main weapons, like shotgun is a main weapon, I don't think those drop or in the rotation at all. So I don't really concern myself with those too much. It's the orange weapons are really the ones you're going to concern yourself with. Those are the ones that you're going to find out and about and everyone has access to. See if we can re-roll again. We have access to the Kosuragama. If we want to, it's basically a AoE that goes around us. I'm actually going to pick that one up. It is fairly good. It only starts out as like the little ball right there, or that little blade going around us. But you can get several of those at some point in time. We're going to go Kunai. Kunai is also very good. Basically sends out a Kunai in front of you in one direction. And as you level up, you'll send out even more Kunai. Oh, this one's got bears. I do not like the bears. They seem to move rather fast. One sad thing is that you don't have access to, like, a dodge. So you can't, like, dash out of the way. So our only solace is to try to outrun the bear. We are taking some hits. It is important to note also that our grenades do have the ability to do a little bit of AoE damage as the grenades, wherever they land, if they're still on screen where they land, they do explode because they are grenades. It's definitely going to get troublesome. We do have some shotgun zombies here. Luckily, their shotguns don't seem to hit too terribly hard. I do want to keep an eye out for some of these crates that have resources in them. Occasionally, if we're lucky enough, we might actually get like a... we might actually get a magnet. So we got a supply box here. And that gives us an additional upgrade to our... whatchamacallit? Persargama, I believe it is. I'm going to say that name super wrong so many times, and you're just going to have to deal with it. We got Quick Hands, we have Giganticism, and we have Boost Coin Gains, a lucrative contract. Now is... Alright, so we're never going to be able to get the SMG. That said, the reload is really good because that's going to lower the amount of time in between the times we hit grenades out with our bat. But I'm still trying to get... I'm really hoping that we can get Nimble. Because what I want to try to do is evolve my bat as quick as possible. That'll make things way more survivable with us. The more evolved weapons you have, the way better off you are in the end of the game. Because you're going to get swarmed like crazy. And you need evolved weapons if you even want a hint of breathing room. Will we make it to this container in time? It looks like we will. We got some coins from that one. Nice. There was an electric field of robots. Too bad we have to get out of it not in time, so we took some damage there. But so many bats, so many grenade balls going out. I do like the Kurosagama a lot, though, because one of the big sticking points for that is you can get, like, I think last time I had like 6 or 7 of these balls traveling at light speed around me. And they basically turned into a fan blade that basically was destroying everything before they even made it within melee range of me. Which is a very nice thing to have. Oh, we did get a med kit out of that crate. That's nice. I'm working over here to the west side of the map. The map does go on for infinite, by the way. Or at least that's to my notice. I haven't noticed specifically that the map has a particular distance. We're going to take a second level of this one just so we can have 2 of these Kurosagama out. Looks like we do have an elite, and he went down super fast, but I'm going to come back up to that chest. That chest isn't going to go anywhere. That chest also adds for the ability to evolution our weapon, to evolve our weapon, but I would like to get this right here, chest found. Upgrades our toxic grenades, nice. I really hope we can find a magnet soon. If we're able to find a magnet, we're going to be able to get a lot of XP and level up really fast. Here's a stun grenade. Stun everything around us, give us a little bit of breathing room. Coins, cool. And I think we're going to make our way back towards the yellow box up here. It doesn't look like we're going to get lucky enough to get a magnet just yet. And the magnets kind of look like green little ooze canisters from TMNT. So they're very noticeable for what they are. Alright, got another level of that. And now we have 3 options. We have 3 blue boxes here we can go into the direction of. Go and get another level of the kunai. I think I'm going to go in the direction where there's 2 boxes closer together over here. And if I remember correctly, the evolution form of the bat is that the grenades actually act as like a gravity well. So enemies that are near where the balls are shot are sucked into the center of it. We just started a trap. I believe the traps just cause more enemies to spawn, if I remember correctly. Alright, evac helicopter is here. I do want to make my way over to it. So we'll do just that. We do have a timed chest nearby to our southeast as well. Does look like we're messing up those zombies there. Ooh, we got a thingy for them. It's cool. They gave us some breathing room. We got strength drain. Well, strength drain goes with our toxic grenade. It does. So we're going to pick up that one. So we at least have the ability to evolve one of our weapons eventually. And now we're going to work our way down to the southeast. Did I just see a zombie on a motorcycle? Oh, yeah, that's straight up a zombie on a motorcycle. Well, that's fun. Yeah, and we need to evolve a weapon quickly. Where are you when I need you? Nimble. I guess we can always, like, re-roll until we get what we want. I'm not a big fan of that idea because I don't want to use all of my re-rolls. But, you know, when in Rome and given no other option, I am just happy that we've had a generous amount of first aid, essentially. The only hope that we have is if we don't get the bat upgraded, we can get the toxic grenade upgraded fast enough. And I don't plan on winning this. If we have to evacuate, we have to evacuate. But I was hoping that I could at least get a decent fair bit into it to showcase more of the game, especially like the like evolved version of stuff. You know what? Oh my god, this kind of sucks. We're gonna go ahead and take a biodestructor, just to have another AOE around us. I was really hoping we could re-roll at least once or twice and get what we want. Turns out the answer is nope. We also have another helicopter over here for an evac. If we don't take this evac, it's going to be another 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes before we see another one. Biodestructor. Yep. Biodestructor is basically an AoE around us that deals damage to the undead. The more we upgrade it, the larger the radius gets. It pairs really well with passives like Giganticism, which increase your AoE size. The downside is that the Biodestructor doesn't actually evolve in any way. Or at least not yet. I don't know if the list of evolutions grows as you get further in the game. I never got far enough to find out. But there are new passes and stuff that you unlock eventually down the line. Looks like we have the motorcycle dudes back. We got another level in the Kursagama. Some more coins. And now we can head towards the other chests. Maybe make it down to the southeast now. There are two chests showing over there. I just want to know who taught the zombie to ride the motorcycle, you know? Seems very dangerous. And not good for anybody's health. God, not one magnet, but literally all the health kits in the world, which is crazy because when I'm going to need a health kit, I'm probably not going to be able to find one. That is the love of RNG, is it not? You try to showcase a thing, you try to do a thing, and then you run into a clown and he hates everyone. Not very funny. Can we just, like, whittle him down right here? Yes, we can. Kursagama, really, honestly, just doing the work. What is Kursagama's thing? That is, does it have one? It does not. Kunai does, it has magnetic accelerator. Let's do some more of the toxic grenade. There is a timed chest down here. I didn't even notice the time chest. I'm gonna laugh so horribly if I go back and look at my video and see that we ran across a magnet a long time ago and I just never picked it up. You know, it says that you triggered a trap, but it just kind of seems like, honestly, that the trap, if it's more enemies, I mean, I just thought the waves were getting bigger or crazier. It doesn't really particularly say. I'm gonna take this damage. Oh, I got out of it fast enough. Nice. I don't want to be inside those things. The enemies that actually cause those fences to show up are a lot healthier than I originally thought they were. And you can actually see the speed of those Kursagama actually going by faster and faster. Now I'm starting to feel like I need a health kit. We have taken a couple of hits there. Although, my fault. You know, I could have played safer. I could have probably avoided a lot of that damage. Did not. Alright, we're almost at the other chest over here. Bio-destructor. Getting stronger as well. Did we pick up a, There we go, nimble. I think I did pick up a magnet. I see the XP coming in. There's plenty of XP all around us that I haven't picked up yet, so. Number of projectiles. I'm gonna go ahead and go with mag pouch. Everything that I throw out that comes out in numbers is gonna be one additional, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and go with mag pouch level 2. And now you can really see the pizza cutter of the Kursagama, like, really starting to add up now. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite abilities in there to take as like a defensive thing. Bio-destructor and Kursagama, really good. We're gonna go ahead and go with toxic grenade. Do I have to step on this trap to get this? I do not. And we got a lot of rewards for doing so. I'm starting to have faith that we'll be able to last a little bit longer than I was thinking we were. I thought we were going to have to bail out sooner. But I don't think so. Maybe we might be able to have a chance at the 30-second or the 30-minute mark. Even with all the bears. Alright, we can evac if we want. Kursagama also leveling up there. Ooh. Oh, that guy died. Is that an evolution chest? Is that going to give me the bat evolution? Ooh, we got a level. We got several things. We got the evolution from the bat. Upon impact, the grenade explodes into fragments and break up into even smaller pieces when they collide. Each piece of shrapnel has the potential to explode. Oh, man. Okay, so this is even better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, that's good. That's good. So now we have shrapnel grenade from our bats. Oh, and there's another magnet. Now we're starting to see magnet. And I just took a whole bunch of damage from that, whatchamacallit? Motorcycle, dude. I'm gonna go with... let's go with... Biodestructor. And we got the version of the Toxic Grenade. Deals AoE toxic damage. Enemies within the AoE are weakened. Toxic petals move towards the character. Oh, that's cool. So they kind of like move towards me now. Great. So yeah, definitely way more survivable than we were before. Oh man, I saw Prolonged Potion and I passed it by. Ah man, I didn't even I forgot. I don't even know if I've ever seen the upgraded version of Kursagama. Alright, we'll head on down to the south towards these two objectives over here. But, we're going to hold off on picking up any... Oh, actually, moving back up here, we got a chest. Try to collect all the, items here. I'm only going to step on this. I'm going to trigger it. If it causes more enemies to show up, I'm fine with it. We're pretty much going to be wiping enemies crazy good with this bat now. The only thing that would make this better is if we took a passive that increased the damage of our character. I think it's called Kill Shot. It's tied to the shotgun, but it is a passive we can still take regardless. We've actually seen it the first couple times that it was offered. Like we leveled up, it was offered to us. But I would rather have had things that were going to benefit me immediately. I mean, that would have benefited me immediately, but it wouldn't have benefited like an evolution. Like, it wasn't working towards a specific thing. I mean, I think you have Kill Shot completely maxed out, and it offers you like an entire 50% boost on all your damage. Took a hit there, but we're still good. There's another supply pack there. Strength drain got increased. Incendiary ammo. I don't really think we can get anything off of these. Incendiary ammo works off of Molotov cocktails. Lucrative contract is money. That's fine. I'm gonna go with the MG drone, if only because of the fact that I don't want to waste any of my passive slots. I want to hope, with all my hope, that we can get Prolonged Potion still. And you can see our little drone go around the outside. It's actually a fairly strong drone. It used to have a little AoE around it to designate where we're shooting at, but I don't see it. Oh, there's Killer Instinct, boost damage. We'll go ahead and take that. Start us at a 10% boost, and every time we level it up, it'll be another 10%, which is nice. We got another trap here. We're gonna go ahead and step on it. Let's do Biodestructor. Oh, we didn't even pick up this. Okay, cool. And there are no objectives on the map, so all we can do right now is just kind of run around. And you can see this elite right here has a health bar above it, so you can see how fast we're actually managing to take down these enemies. It is much easier now. The guys with the shields are definitely super tanky, but we're even tearing them down fairly quickly. I am hoping to unlock the Saboteur, so this is making me feel pretty good about myself. You know, I still haven't used my ultimate yet. Oh, we got Prolonged Potion. Nice. Okay. Now we can evolve another ability, I believe. Let's use our ultimate. See, I want to see what this looks like. I'm trying to hit it. Don't know what's happening there. It doesn't do anything. Okay, weird. I wonder if it's bugged. Oh no, it was doing something. I guess I couldn't tell what it was. Let's upgrade the drone. And we'll go with duration. That guy's dead. Biodestructor twice and killer instinct. Nice. Do I not have? I have Kursagama at the max level. I wonder why it didn't offer me the evolution for it. I wonder if my thing has to be my passive skill that ties with it. I wonder if that has to be a certain level before it offers the evolution. I thought it was just you had to max out the active skill. That's generally how it works. Very often, no, very infrequently does it mean that you actually have to max out both the active and the passive. But we're sitting at 19 minutes 50 seconds, so basically about 10 minutes left on the clock if we're trying to shoot for the 30-minute mark. We have not seen magnetic accelerator. That would be pretty cool. We found a magnetic accelerator. We can also increase our, or we could evolve our kunai, which means we'd be rocking 4 evolved skills if we had it. And Matsuru. Projectiles circle the murk continuously. Ooh, hello. And we are now a toxic pizza cutter who throws shrapnel baseballs. That is crazy good. And it's even stronger because of the fact that we have, whatchamacallit, the pizza cutter going 100% of the time. I doubt there's going to be any need. I think we're pretty much in, I'm knock on wood. I'm not actually going to knock on wood. I have dogs, they'll bark like crazy. But I have a hard time believing that we can fail from here because I believe our Kursagama, or our Matsuru now, well, actually has knockback potential and will continuously knock enemies away from us. If we manage to find the Giganticism passive skill, if it's the only one offered to us, I'd probably accept it, if only because of the fact that our, let's see, Biodestructor, Killer Instinct. I say we go with this. Yeah, if we get the Giganticism, we might as well take it because Giganticism, oh, there we go. Alright, so not Giganticism, but if we had Giganticism, Giganticism would basically make it to where that Kursagama would actually be even bigger. Let's go ahead and go with the Biodestructor. Our kunai is almost maxed out. Killer Instinct. Yeah, we're at peak strength here. Alright, we destroyed part of the shield that's keeping us in. We did accidentally get too close to it. I didn't know that it was still alive, to be completely honest. And now we have Killer Instinct maxed out. So now we're doing 50% additional damage with everything. That should be kunai. You're gonna step on the trap. And so right now, the +8 bat and the +8 armor we chose, as well as the character, are working to our advantage. And this is a guy with very few mutations on him. This, like, you can get mutations like that increase the number of projectiles you shoot out, or health regen, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna activate my ultimate here. Oh, I see these little plants here. The suspiciously, like, cannabis are hurting enemies around us. Got it. That's what it does. So we plant those bushes, and then I assume they disappear over time. Let's go MG drone. Now, if we get lucky enough to fight another elite, Hopefully he can drop something in this that'll allow us to level up our kunai. The leveled up version of the kunai basically makes it to where you have a endless series of kunai traveling out front of us. They never stop. Never stops. Yeah. Never stop stopping. Oh, here's a guy right here. Is this the one? Nope, not that guy. I wish the MG drone was a little bit better. I wish you could actually have like a series of drones flying around you. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't think drones get any better than they are. Let's see. We'll increase the drone even further because it still is doing damage. I just wish there was an evolution of them. I don't know. Again, I'm super unsure whether or not you unlock any more than that's in the evolution book, but the evolution book doesn't list a upgrade for drones. Got some food there. We got about a minute and 12 seconds before we're offered another evac. Obviously, I don't think we need to take it. If anything, the zombies need to take the evac, right? We can't let them get to the evac zone. We're gonna go with magnetic accelerator, so our shrapnel is traveling out faster. Energy drone. Right now, I'm looking for at this point is supplies. Turns out like 50% of our supplies are now magnets. Remember how I was asking for those magnets at the beginning, first 15 minutes of this whole thing, and now we're getting them left, right, front, and center? At least we're still getting first aid kits, which I honestly don't think we're going to need at this point. I think we got enough of our evolutions up and running to sustain us. It looks like we managed to pick up a mortar, one-time mortar drop there because it cleared out all the enemies on the side of the screen. We're gonna go strength drain. Enemies are made weaker now. Those bears are disappearing the moment they get into our zone, which is pretty funny. A shinobi technique throws kunai non-stop. Excelente. So now wherever we're running, whatever direction we're facing, endless kunai. It's like endless breadsticks at Olive Garden. Except these are knife-shaped and sharp and have nothing to do with olives. Let's go with the strength drain. I'm so happy. I think this is the first time I've actually had this many evolved weapons at a single time. I'm just going to keep running south. I feel like south is a good direction. We'll only detour whenever we have, like, a crate or something we can pick up, or a clown to kill. Alright, and once we actually hit max level, which I believe is going to be about 50 when we max level our passes, if we're around that long, any level after that is just going to give us nothing. But if anytime we open a chest after that, it wouldn't give us like a skill up, it's instead going to give us gold, which will be really nice. I also, one thing I gotta say, I do really enjoy the fact that you can see your kill count in the top right consistently. So we've killed almost 15,000 zombies here. It's weird that all 15,000 zombies share like one of 6 occupations around here. Like, there's a lot of, what are they supposed to be, chefs or scientists or doctors or something? I think this might be the entirety of the doctor population in America. Alright. Lucky for us, we only have 3 minutes left on the clock, and it does get a little bit harder in the last minute. Ooh, 3 levels of nimble? Really? Nice. It depends on, I don't know what the, oh look, now we're starting to get coins. Okay, so we hit the max level for all of our passives and our skills. So that's good. Oh, we probably hit it before because we managed to find so many little chests that offer us like +1 to our skill ups, not requiring a level up to increase. I get it now. 711 coins. Nice. Keep on traveling to the south. Oop, there's a XP pickup over there. As you can see right here, instead of just like, usually in other games, like if you leveled up and you don't have anything to level up, they'd straight up just give you money. This one doesn't. You just have to get them from chests or enemy chests, which I guess are still chests. Oh well. Was there an electric fence? Oh, there was an electric fence. I'm gonna go ahead and use my ultimate here. And we are actually destroying the electric fence here. Can I want to see if I can. Oh. I want to see if I can destroy the electric fence before it goes away. We all destroyed part of it. It does look like the our baseball has all the fragments like converging on one target at a time. One more dude here on the right. Yeah, we just destroyed an entire fence of those electric zombies. Makes me feel better about myself. How do you get, I wonder how you get the zombies to stand still to form that electric perimeter. I wonder. All right, that was a bevy of resources there. Heck yeah. And 20 more seconds and we'll have completed the whole run. We don't need to evac. We'll still get an evac copter here in a couple of seconds, but we'll still, like, the game will just finish out. You'll clear out all the zombies and you'll leave a victor. I was actually assuming we would make a win on a map that I've never played before. This is still on the easier difficulty, as you can see before. We'll just ignore that because, boom, we're done. We got a whole bunch of things there. That's nice. We gathered a whole bunch of resources as the biotech, completed a raid with the biotech, unlocked a new class, and something else. I didn't actually see all of it. Does it actually show down here? Oh yeah, there we go. Unlocked the saboteur, unlocked a whole bunch of resources, and we got something called the deadly needle now. Shoots a dart, and nearest enemy does toxic damage with a 30% chance to instantly destroy the target. That's nice. We got some corrosion armor, and we got some extra food for completing a challenge there. That's super nice. So now, if we go back over to our Merc Center in our base, we can actually re-roll this and find ourselves a saboteur. The saboteur has Bountiful Harvest, activates mines within sight. The mines explode if a zombie is within the blast radius, dealing 389 types of random type and scattering into 6 fragments, each dealing 13 damage. Also activates the absolute evasion ability, lasts 15 seconds. I have no idea what any of that means. I don't even know if I have a guy with a hammer. Is the hammer a new thing? I don't think I have used the seismic hammer. Well, anyways, cool, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit him just to have him there. But that being said, that was another look at FatalZone. So far, so good. It seems like it's been fairly stable. I have played... oh, no, it is not a new thing, because this guy right here has a hammer as well. Oh, sorry, I had a stretch there. But that is to say that I think it's a lot more stable place. I have played about 3 or 4 games so far and no crashes, haven't lost any progress, which it goes a long way for the longevity of the game for people who are interested in it. Looks like we got a fairly Bevy do a series of like things. Oh, he can revive twice. He loses a projectile. Reroll fire damage. It looks like we got some things we want to get rid of on him. But yeah, that was another look at FatalZone. Do you like content? Do you already own FatalZone and been trying to figure out a reason to come back to the game? Now might be the time since they've made it stable. But that being said, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.